Okay, let me start the video out with an apology to Enogene because in my last video I called him trash, basically disrespected. And in this chapter, he stepped up big time and really kept his word. So I gotta apologize to my man and any Enogene fans out there. I'm sorry to feel me. But anyway, let's get into this video. This chapter continues with Jura and Hidari coming face to face with Hima and Team 10. Jura mentions how he's surprised that he was looking for Naruto but found Himawari instead, which I still can't get over, and I'm hyped to see what she can become for real because we all know her and Boruto is about to be insanely powerful. I ain't gonna lie. You know it. I know it. Everybody know it. We just gotta be ready to enjoy the show. Ready to see it. You feel what I'm saying? It's coming. Don't even worry about it. Shikadai gets in contact with the Sensory unit and calls for immediate backup. He then asks Jura why did he come, and Jura just whips out a book which seems to have information on people of Konoha. Jura tells him that he has business with Naruto and just followed the Nine-Tails signature. So obviously Jura doesn't know anything about Naruto being sealed away or Kurama dying. The whole team looks confused as to why he keeps saying the Nine-Tails signature is coming from Himawari. Even Himawari is confused. Jura says he doesn't know how she has it, but the worlds keep raising questions after question. Then we get this great panel of Jura saying he likes how new questions keep raising and immediately captures Himawari. Bro did it so quick and effortlessly, and again, Jura's aura is something different, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, I've been telling y'all this every other video. His aura is crazy. Like, it reminds me of Jigen, but like slightly different. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all getting that feeling, but I'm getting it. Jura engulfs Himawari in a tree, and we can see how scared she is. Like, and I really like this shot on her eye because it shows how frightened and terrified she is. Like, Himawari has never seen anything like this. She don't ever be on the battlefield. So her being the one that's being attacked really showing on her face how she's scared right now, bro. Jura commends the teamwork and how coordinated they were without saying a single word. And I'm not gonna lie, they were smooth right with it. I'm gonna lie, they were smooth. So I gotta give them their credit. Jura, out of respect for their teamwork, said he would spare Team 10 as long as they gave up Himawari. But if they resist, then he will attack. Shikadai finally gets in contact with his dad in the Sensory unit. Shikadai tells Shikamaru that they are after Himawari and it's about the Nine-Tails. Himawari is completely confused and terrified, but we gotta understand she has zero battle experience. And like, she's never seen anything like Jura, anything that powerful at all. Like, this is something crazy. She just got thrown in the water. That's how you see she basically just frozen right now. It then goes to Amado trying to wake up Kawaki, and obviously we know how important he is for his plans, and even Amado seems to have not seen anything like the Shinju clone. Next we see Boruto and Koji Kaijin in a hideout. It seems like they're in one of Orochimaru's hideout, and we got Boruto just staring down his karma. This panel isn't talked about enough. For sure. This is the first time we have at least seen it in the time skip. And the way he holding at it already, it seemed like he know he hasn't, like, something's still wrong with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it signifies that it's still an issue. No wonder he hasn't used it, even though he hasn't really had the need to use it, but he hasn't used it though. And he keeps it covered up. So obviously, it's still an issue. Koji Kaijin has a toad spying in Konoha and sees the guards that Jura killed and immediately tells Boruto to go back to Konoha. Shikadai recites back to Jura that they came here following Naruto's trail. And Jura says that, yes, they were following the Nine-Tails chakra. And once again, this is surprising for him too because he found Himawari. Himawari is still surprised as to what's going on. Chocho is in complete denial about it. But Jura says again he's surprised too, but he will get an answer by devouring her. Oh shoot, bro. He's not playing no games, bro. Look at his eyes. Yeah, bro. He's not playing no games. They all got a shocked look on their faces, especially Hima, after hearing that she would get devoured. Jura tells that they have been warned. Shikamaru tells the Sensory unit the location and that Team 10 is already engaged. Koji's toad randomly pops up behind Shikamaru and tells him Boruto is back in Konoha, so you need to link up with Ino. It flips back to the scene of the fight, and Kawaki starts to wake up. Kawaki says he's almost completely healed, and Delta is yapping about what Ida would do, this and that, but it suddenly Kawaki senses him. We all know who it is. Boruto shows back up at Konoha, while the toad tells him that the Shinjus are definitely in the village after he's seen the guards killed. Shikamaru connects with Boruto and catches him up with all the info that he has received, and that the Shinjus are after Himawari because of Nine-Tails chakra. Now, I tried to really pay attention to Boruto here because I wanted to see if face would change due to it being about Himawari. It seemed like it does, but then it seemed like it doesn't at the same time. I don't know, because like I said in the last video, part of me think he's seeing glimpses of the future. That's what he's trying to prevent. So he might have known this might happen, but at the same time he might not. I don't know. I'm trying to see if he can give me so many hints through his body language, but I don't know. Obviously Shikamaru and Ino know Boruto is there. Kawaki informs the Sensory unit Boruto's location, and Kawaki questions if Boruto was working with the Shinju clones. Boruto tells Shikamaru that Kawaki has found him and that he needs time to deal with him. Kawaki asks him why is he here. He's the enemy of Konoha. Boruto tells him the Shinju clones are the real enemies and that they could team up together, but Kawaki takes this as mockery. Kawaki immediately uses Sukuna Hikuna, and Boruto completely dodges him like it's nothing while they're coming from his blind side. Kawaki definitely stands no chance. Boruto just casually begins to walk towards him, like bro really doesn't have a single ounce of fear from Kawaki, like he's not even worried about him at all. Kawaki uses Sukuna Hikuna again, and Boruto dodges them. It's too easy for bro. Young Lord different for real, I ain't gonna lie. Kawaki comes at him with his giant arm. The Boruto just punches him in the stomach, puts Kawaki down. I know we all have been seeing Kawaki take a bunch of L's lately. I ain't gonna lie, it's kinda bad. But listen, his moment is coming. Like for sure Kawaki would do anything for more power, especially to take down Boruto, because he seems like he got an obsession with just killing Boruto. He don't even care about the Shinju clones being in the village. Even Delta walks over and just shocked how bad Boruto did Kawaki. Boruto just stands over Kawaki and says it's pitiful, just disrespecting him right in his face. Asks him, has he even been training? Oh my god, Boruto, you don't gotta do him like that, bro. But in reality though, it looked like Kawaki hasn't been training. Kawaki's never been the guy to train for real, for real. He just likes to obtain power the easy way. And again, he's going to keep going down that route. That's the whole point. Boruto is going to train and Kawaki isn't going to train. That's the whole point of this story. Kawaki is going to keep obtaining more power in other ways. So I don't know. Maybe he'll get more power ups from Amado, which I do think might happen. Because like I said, Kawaki is not the guy who will train. I'm pretty sure y'all agree with that. The real question is, what is Delta doing? She literally came to help Kawaki, but hasn't done anything. But watch him just get smacked around all day. Like, where's the Delta that went toe to toe with Naruto right here? What is that? The Delta who wouldn't hesitate to fight. She's just standing around doing nothing but talking. Even she questions how strong Boruto has gotten at this point. It's freaking absurd. Boruto is just different, bro, at this point. He's just so crazy powerful without even using his karma. So with his karma, he probably is super duper crazy powerful, but again, seems like he can't control it. Kawaki, who's furious right now, activates his karma. And like all of us guessed, Boruto's karma begins to resonate with his. The toad tells Boruto this is getting bad and he must get away or he will lose control. Basically confirming why Boruto hasn't used it. It's because he can't. It's a risk that Momoshiki might take over. But just imagine Momoshiki with Boruto's strength and skill set now, plus all of his knowledge and experience. He would be insane. What? I know y'all remember when Momoshiki created the Rasengan, which obviously was a Rasengan bullet, and he could just use Boruto's abilities better. He was so much more efficient. So it would be like catastrophic if Momoshiki came out and got control of Boruto's now. Like he would be like world-ending threat. Like he would be that bad for real. Boruto, while grabbing his hand, flies away immediately. Delta and Kawaki are confused as to why he just ran off like that. But then we get this clean shot of Kawaki realizing Boruto can't control his karma. And I got a good feeling he's going to try and exploit that next time. It now jumps back to the scene between Team 10 and Jura. Shikidai uses his paralysis jutsu to grab a hold of Jura. Even Jura not even phased. He just does a tail beast ball from his eye. Like, that's kind of OP. That he can just whip one of those out of his eye like that with no effort. Like, it's not. Shikidai realizes he's in danger. But then Chocho rushes in and pushes Jura, which makes him miss Shikidai, which was pretty clutch by Chocho. I ain't gonna lie, because if that would have hit, he would have died for sure. We see this massive explosion from the tail beast ball and the shockwaves from it that definitely did a ton of damage to Konoha for sure. You probably might see that in an upcoming chapter. Himawari just like flabbergasted after seeing something like that in person. She looks almost traumatized. Sumire and Sarada see the debris from the blast and still on their way to the scene. Like, bro, they're taking all day to get to the scene. It's crazy. It's been 2 chapters. They still running. Like, this is crazy, bro. Shikidai calls for Inogen to come rescue him and Chocho. Inogen flies over to him, picks them up, as Jura gets up and just watches. Hidari asks Jura if it's okay if they get away. Jura says their target is Himawari, but since they're resisting, they're going to die too. Hidari calls them fools, but Jura figures out that there is something else driving them, and figuring that out, what that is, could help them too. Team 10 and Hima mention how lucky they are to survive that, and that Jura probably won't use that move again because he doesn't want to kill Himawari. He got to devour. They all decide that they must fly out the village, but then Ima asks Inogen if he could let her off because they're too strong for either. While Himawari is talking about leaving, how powerful they are, she unconsciously just enters the Biju plane. Doesn't even know where she is right. This is getting good. Then we see a nine-tailed fox behind Himawari, and it says it can't believe the 10-tails will find him, and which confirmed that the 9-tails has been hiding in Himawari for some time. Now we don't know how long, but he's been there already and was trying to hide his presence. On the final panel, Hima turns around and sees a baby 9-tailed fox. The 9-tails asks her, does she know who he is? She says, you're the 9-tail, and that's how the chapter concludes, bro. The fact that the baby 9-tails in her like that, I can't really tell if it's Kurama or it's just a reborn 9-tails. So, but I'm excited to see what it is and what Himawari and this 9-tails could be. They could be something different from Naruto, not completely the same. Just because Himawari is just more powerful. Feel what I'm saying? So this chapter was once again a W. Team 10 really impressed me. I ain't gonna lie. They teamwork and the ability to keep Himawari safe, even though Juro wasn't going all out, but it was still impressive. I gotta tone down the Inogen disrespect too. He kept his word on protecting Hima, so I gotta give him his flowers. The altercation between Kawaki and Boruto was also really good. After 3 years, Boruto still can't control his karma, and if he use it, Momoshiki could take control. And the way Kawaki pointed it out made it seem like he's gonna use that to his advantage to make Boruto just look even worse. I'm telling you, Kawaki is about to show his true colors, bro. Just watch. I also hope Hidari and Jura stay there so Sarada can finally come face to face with Hidari. He seems more on edge to fight, unlike Jura, and like I said, we gotta see Sarada go all out and how much stronger she's gotten in this time skip. We still haven't seen that yet. You know what I'm saying? We seen Team 10 before we seen Sarada. That's crazy. I said earlier in the video, I don't know if it's the same Kurama that was with Naruto or just a reborn Naruto, but I was trying to see if the dialogue would give it away, but it kind of did. It didn't. It was like they was kind of hinting it, but then they didn't hint it. It was weird. But I think they did that on purpose just to make us, more anxious. You guys talking about the chapter until the next one come out. So we just gotta see. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and watch for the next video.